Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4, and oh my goodness, hang on. I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy, and today, Floe on Kickstarter. Oh my god, this has blown me away. Blown me away. In short, Everdell having a baby with Endless Winter. Woohoo! We have it here, peeps, and it's so exciting. That's right, it says Pika Games, but it's actually a spin-off from Fantastia Games. And it's got Johnny Pack, of course, from Fantastia Games. And it's got Andrew Bosley's art, the artist from Everdell. You can spot his art a mile off. It's so incredible. And, you know, Everdell might have been his pièce de résistance, but this is another pièce de résistance from Andrew Bosley, because his art here is so lovingly and so much to get excited for. Yeah, it's a Euro game, but it blends adventure as you're going around. If you've got like the Everdell Complete Collection, it has become an adventurous strategy Euro game. So Floe is jumping on that bandwagon where not just the Euro mechanics on the board, but you take your meeples to different areas of the map and discover things. You've got a fog of war where you're unleashing tiles to see what's there, so risk reward. You can go into the caves to fight monsters and, oh, it's so good. Let's go down, shall we? It's a fantastic free week campaign. This is the perfect length for Kickstarters, of course. And let's go down. Multi-language coming out from the gate. This is Fantastia, of course, who were a new Kickstarter. Their first Kickstarter was Endless Winter, which I have, is adorning my collection right at the top shelf. Sitting next to my favourite game, Fallen Land, and Everdell the Complete Collection. Now, so Floe is the village. And the village you can see at the top. And they are starting to go on boats and come down into the water to try and see what they can find. It's a fog of war, though. The tiles will be turned, and that suggests good replayability. Below the board, you've got the caves, and in the caves, there's all sorts of monsters down there that you will have to encounter. Lucky Duck Games. I think Lucky Duck are doing the shipping, which is fantastic, which means for many people there's no shipping, import fees and stuff. Lucky Duck are pretty great when it comes to Mexico. Oh, look at this! Isn't it so funny? It's above medium weight, so it's pretty meaty. Discovery high, adventure pretty high, Euro pretty high, not much luck. Medium strategy, high on tactics, synergies, narration, campaign, replay to the max, fantasy, whimsy, and cuteness to another level. It is sandbox. It says it's 4X style, accessible, inclusive, family friendly. Love it. It's competitive, solo, and co-op, so all modes in. There's no take that, no point salad. It's not a small board game. Fantastia do giant board games and giant spreads across the table. And if Pika Games is a sister company, they are following this to a T. I love it. It says there's no legacy or historical thing here. It's completely fantasy. There's Andrew Bosley himself. It has been a labour of love for all of us on the team. It's definitely the largest game I've worked on and one of the cutest settings since Everdell. Woo! There's like a ton of art in this game, like loads of unique cards as well, depending on, you know, who are you meeting on these islands, the different type of enemies, different kinds of equipment that you get, because you can craft and get better equipment, and you can actually level up your character as well. It's pretty kind of, I'd say in a light way though. The game is everything we never knew we wanted. Right, so you could... I think my biggest worry when I came here was it's going to be retail, isn't it? Retail, because I didn't quite understand what Pika Games was, but it says here on the right it's from Fantastia Games, and it focuses on strategic board games with inviting themes. So what's Fantastia doing? Is an Endless Winter a strategic board game with an inviting theme? I don't know. Are they branching off onto something else? I don't know. But there's your retail box, the Explorer, and it's coming in at a nice pledge at $70. But what's the exciting stuff? Now, for $10 more, you get the soundtrack on a CD. Do you kids know what they are? Hey, have you ever been in a CD shop? Millennials, Generation Z. Stretch goals are coming in here as well, by the way. Now, the Floe Hero is going to give you miniatures for the people in the cave. Of course, you want that, don't you? And the big boy pledge, you get a mat. The mats are always bigger, and there's 2 maps because if they did 1 map, your table might not fit it. So they always do 2 mats so you can spread it across your table. I love it. But a collector's box, what the heck are you? So we'll find out what that is down below. I do like the fact that they're giving you sleeves here as well for free. And the playmat, you're getting 50% off in this deal. And the box, you're getting 50% off. Monsters expansion, you're getting 25% off. So you're getting a great value here. And if you know anything from Endless Winter, the big pledge, which is similar to this, it was above MSRP when it came out. Like, it was gangbusters because it's so, like, it's not going to retail. And when you see these games with the playmat and all the miniatures, it suddenly becomes collectible. Not to mention, it's one heck of an event to put on. I'll tell you now, when you put these giant, beautiful board games on a table, it just blows people's minds. Radho. As the game goes on, it gets richer and more complex, and I love it! I highly recommend it for that. It's gorgeous, fun, rules are fairly simple. Now, it does say like a medium weight, so it's interesting how the let's say the time of play starts off simple and then deepens. I like that. I think it's going to ultimately be a bigger hit than Endless Winter was. I'm in love with Floe. I don't think it's blown up like Endless Winter, but it's early days. Now it says March the 1st, which is tomorrow. Painted minis reveal. Now they did put a wash on Endless Winter, but painted is not a wash, is it? So let's come back for that. Q&A, hopefully that's going to be a live video Q&A, and they cover what people are asking. They've got a ton of comments up there. Some social goals are coming in the middle of the campaign. This is genius, and I wish more campaigns did this, because when you're so excited for a Kickstarter, and it has that lull in the middle, we backers with so much excitement can promote it from our Facebook, social media feeds, BGG, all the rest of it. We can help. Dear me. You know, the best game that did that on Kickstarter was Flamecraft. The social goals blew that out of the water. Like, it came like one of the best Kickstarters in 5 years for the amount of money raised. Flamecraft. So I think this is where this game might do some goodness. You know, people backing it now are the peeps that know about Kickstarter and stuff, but the social goals, when it gets revealed, it will go out to the masses. And an add-on reveal coming on. That looks interesting as well, so we'll just have to see. Alright, an adventure strategy game that will take you on a heroic journey across the iceberg sea. Oh yes, of course, you do have a familiar. I forgot about that. It's interesting. Introductory thematic games. Gradually unveil the mechanics of the game for smooth learning curve for players. This is interesting. This is what they mean by the thematic games, is it? And can be used as lighter modes of the game that can be enjoyed with a younger audience. So this is fantastic, isn't it? Modify the rules a little bit like kids' board table games. What are they called? I'll just look at my shelf. Kids Table Board Gaming. The KTBG publishers. So this is what Pika Games is doing then, a bit similar to that, where you could modify it for kids. So could this be the best kids game of the year? Maybe. You see the great minis here. Beautiful card art. Again, there is a crafting element. We're going to be collecting stuff off the board. There is upgrade paths and stuff. Collect items, increase your warmth capacity, get quests, expand your neighborhood. Oh yeah, there is. Side of the board, you're actually building a little tableau of a little street or something. It's really cool. Level up your hero and familiar. You see here on this player board here, they've got a bow. Well, you can craft that and make it even better. Now, it shows the miniature on the boat here. I wonder if that's going to be magnetic or something. It looks so cool. So it looks like you're bag pulling. So there's like a randomization to what you're finding out there. And you might have an encounter. So you don't know what you're going to meet when you're going around the ocean. And if you look when you go in the caves, the art on the monsters is so cool. It's kind of got that cutesy TV, like not nightmare monsters, but kind of fun monsters. That's what it kind of feels like. And there is this kind of scoring chart where you're trying to go up this ladder to become a legendary villager. And yeah, you've got secret goals here, it says as well, that you can do at the end and stuff like this. No point salad, so it should be fairly easy. Once you get to the top, you can reveal your thingy and see what modifiers that might do. And the player with the most hero points wins the game. But track your progress on the village progress sheet and unlock new content as you play. What is this? So this is Light Legacy, is it? The more you play, you open these envelopes and it adds some new stuff to the game, whether it's a new monster mechanic or, I don't know, this is super secret. On the surface, Floe looks like candy. Colourful, sweet and innocent. But gameplay-wise, we get a real strategic board game. It can compete with games like Endless Winter. Got it. Tidal Blades 2 coming soon. Everdell, yes. Dwellings of Eldervale. Don't have that one. It's like playing Lost Ruins of Arnak, but multiplied by 2. I wouldn't touch Lost Ruins of Arnak with a barge pole, Adam. It is themeless, that game. So there's the player board. It's looking nice and long. I do appreciate the colours here. And obviously Andrew Bosley's been all over this. It looks fantastic. There's a little street you're building to the right. And you've got your ladder here, depending on what resources you've got and all that stuff. So yeah, fantastic. Videos are plenty. Rule book there to look at already. It's on Tabletop Simulator. Like, you can watch so much stuff already and even play it to see if you like it or not. Absolutely fantastic. Videos, people are getting all pumped about it. Here we go there. So, he says, Chris, Floe is probably my favourite worker placement since last year's Unconscious Mind. That's Fantasia games as well, isn't it? Oh, look at that game tray. I think game trays have definitely turned a corner. They're not doing boxes anymore, are they? They're doing like these individual shapes. All right. Now, they have the Unlock D for Deluxe Edition, and they've got the Pika, P&P, Pika and Partners exclusive. What is this? All right. Isn't this confusing? Is this the big box you're talking about? I don't know. Well, there you go. There's the Floe Village board. You've got map regions. These are going to get flipped over when you go out there on a boat. Beautiful boards. The cave board, really nice. The boats, it says, are going to have painted sails. Ooh. Why have you only got 2 boats? I don't know if you're going to get more of them, because if you've got 4 people playing, can we not all get boats? And we'll have to see, because of course Everdell expanded by getting more heroes, getting more cards and stuff. So you can see this game getting expansions in the future where it brings out more building tiles, more starting tiles, more familiars, more heroes, maybe some additional thing to the board so it could get bigger if it follows the Everdell path. A bunch of these tokens as well. So stunning production through and through. Andrew Bosley across all the art, looking absolutely outstanding. Tavern, ally quests, looking fantastic. Hero ability, upgrade your hero. Treasure cards, sea encounter cards, ice encounter cards, cave encounter cards. Different levels of monster, whether it's green, blue, or pink. Ooh. And Floe progress envelopes. Nearly 30% more content inside these envelopes. It says more on this later, so we'll just have to find out what that is. We've got another. Is that another tray? Yeah, there's 2 types of trays. Cloth bags, sea, ice, and cave. They could do with a little bit of art on them, couldn't they? Yes, the game will include solo mode, so woohoo! Alright, I guess up there is the deluxe. This is the standard what you're going to get. You will get the minis and the rest are going to be dull as dishwater. So stretch goal expansion. It starts with this stuff. Yeah, it's a digital soundtrack. The CD there is just for representative nature, isn't it? I mean, you could burn a CD if you really wanted one, right? Monsters are going to be the monsters for the I guess you do monsters for the sea as well. You've got like the Kraken monster here. This is really cool. And this, I guess these are going to get more, as more gets unlocked, as it goes through the campaign, you'll get maybe more content in these boxes and stuff like that. Yeah. Sleeves, 100%. Playmat. These playmats fit most tables and allow for horizontal or vertical layout. Has to be vertical, right? Doesn't it? I don't know. How's that going to look with the caves on the right of the board or something? Right, if you're looking for the ultimate Floe experience, the collector's box is filled with additional upgrades. Ooh, look at those dice. Landmarks, encounter minis, resin stones, golden plastic, rubber, transparent plastic, rubber and plastic. Colour me confused. Golden plastic. I don't know. The rubber one's supposed to be squidgy. And the rest are going to be hard. This is so people don't go to Etsy and buy this stuff. It's coming from the developers. They know people want this, 100%. They know people pimp out their games for their Kickstarter products. This is all part of what we ask for. It's a meter tall. No problem with that. Got a 1.6 meter square table. Hell yeah. I don't know. I think the player boards are all purple. It would have been nice if they were different colours, maybe. But I don't know. They're really throwing you into the theme of the village where all the buildings are purple. All right. Warmth and dice markers have glitter. Look at those. The cubes are going to get glittered. All right. More encounters, monsters, a dice, glitter for the monster die. Ooh. More secret stuff, an encounter card, more monster cards, liner art and cave encounter card. Ooh. More to come. More videos. Shipping, absolutely fantastic. Look at the epic all-in, maximum €64. That is phenomenal. The amount of times you see this over 100 and it's like, you've just not done your due diligence. How can competitors do this? And they can't. Anyway. Ooh, this is the second Kickstarter this week that's using Legendary, isn't it? With the Klarna. Klarna is to it spread your payments, is what this is. But I don't know if that's only if you come in with a €1 pledge, right? Anyhow. So there's a lot going on here. Do I want the playmat? Yes. Do I want the collector's box? Yes. Sleeves? Yes. Monsters? Yes. Soundtrack? Yes. Deluxe box? Yes. Stretch goals? Yes. Standard edition? No. I want most of it. All right, there you can see an epic team working on this, and it looks like, as it was said by Andrew Bosley, the whole team love the project. That's what you want to see, is passion from the team, passion from doing something that's the next generation game that you don't see at retail, where it just goes above and beyond on Kickstarter to push it into the beyond. And let me get to the diary of events and stuff like that. But I guess the main takeaway is that there's going to be more stuff unveiled through the campaign. So I'll come back and do a final thoughts on this. as we're going to learn more, and especially learn more about the the achievements where it brings additional content to the game through the envelopes. Really want to know more about that. What's the painted reveal all about on March 1st? And is there any interesting info from the Q&A? If there's loads of new info on the Q&A, I'll do a separate video, of course, to keep you all posted with incredible news, what's going on here. And there's the add-on on the 12th. So much to look forward to with this campaign. Will it get as high as Everdell? We don't know. But it's already done fantastic here, and usually in pledge managers they go up as well. But anyway, there's Floe. Oh my god, what's going on with Kickstarter at the minute? Oh! Dying Light this week, amazing, and Floe is amazing, and they both have pledges less than $200 each. That is phenomenal, isn't it? I don't know, it's like Dying Light's $145, this is $165. That's $300 for two giant games, dude. Is value coming back to Kickstarter? Ooh. Let me know what you think of this. Do you have Everdell? Do you have Endless Winter? Do you have the aforementioned other game that they said it's like? Do you have Arnak? The Arnak work placement game that I say doesn't have a theme and Secrets are Arnak. Do you have that game? Let me know let me know what you think about that game. And all that good stuff. If you got this far in the video, please give it a thumbs up, as that helps push the video out there to the YouTubes and all that good stuff. Think about subscribing if you like the content, of course. I've been your host, Lipstickpaddy. This is Kickstarter Radio 102.4. We are over the moon with Floe, and we can't wait to follow this. And we are certainly backing it at the highest pledge level, so woohoo! All that good stuff. It goes in the category of kids' games. That's right. We bypass my rule when a kid's game comes on Kickstarter. And the fact that you can lower the complexity down to kids level gets my vote. So on that bombshell, thank you so much for watching. This is Kickstarter Radio 102.4. I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy. You take care, stay safe, and bye for now.